Awakening with Brahma Kumaris. Welcome to Awakening with Brahma Kumaris with Sister Shivani on our topic, Happiness Unlimited. Sister, we were speaking about our thoughts and awareness. And a lot of us have realized that, again I come back to the same thing, by the time I'm aware of something and all that, the action has already taken place. And thoughts are so fast that it's slightly difficult to be aware or maybe to control or to... Yes, one thing has happened, that when you're getting angry, after you start it in the middle of the thing, it reminds you, okay, enough. I'm waiting for something to happen just before it triggers.
But even this is a very good start. To be aware, at least it just comes out into action and you're aware and you're able to stop there.
In the middle.
Yeah. Which means that earlier if I was going to stay out of control for 10 minutes.
10 means it continues and continues and continues.
Yeah, but now it would probably finish in another minute or so. So not bad.
50% has worked.
It's very good. And it's a great achievement. So it's very good. This is how it
Something
has to finish.
within me reminds me, okay, 50, okay now. Don't you think? Somebody talks to me.
Because I have changed my definition of what is natural. Earlier I said anger is natural.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious I will get angry. Anger is needed to get work done. These were some of my belief systems. So when I was getting angry, I didn't find the need to stop and change. I thought it was absolutely justified. And now I'm taking in a new belief system. Peace is natural. And then I say, yes, but I want peace. And now I understand I am peace. So now when I get angry, I understand that I'm doing something which is not my natural self.
Mm-hmm.
And so while I'm in the process, I realize and I stop.
Yes, but you remember in the last episode I asked you one question. What will people say? Look, he's a weak man. He said so and so to him in public and he kept quiet.
First, let's see what's more important, how I feel or what people feel.
I think
This is a very big question.
No, I will not say this. I will say both.
Okay, more important?
Finally, honestly, me.
No, it could
Most
not.
important.
For some people, it could be no. What people feel about me matters more. How does it matter what I'm feeling? So what if I'm going through anger? At least people are feeling nice. If that's so,
I've
then
kept
let
my
me.
respect.
If I call that respect. Let's look at a scene. There is one person who's behaving erratically, and here is this other person. He also responds back in the same out of control method, and we're calling this strength. Just put yourself in that position to remain calm, composed, not react, and to remain stable and retain my good wishes for this person. Is this strength or weakness? First, I have to ask myself, right or wrong, immaterial. First, I have to ask myself, when someone is not being right to me, to stay calm, not react, and retain my good wishes for that person. Is this strength or weakness? Let's not even think about whether it's a strength or a weakness. Let's just see which one is easier. Which one comes easier today? If someone shouts at me, to shout back is easier?
Yes.
Or to remain stable and internally stable and retain my right thoughts and feelings for the opposite person who's just shouted at me.
That's very, very difficult.
So that is strength.
Anything difficult is strength.
Yeah, because it requires strength to do something. I have to pick up this whole chair. It requires strength. To say I can't do it is easy. It's my physical weakness. To do something against the tide is of negative energy, and to remain protected first and then create a positive energy against the tide of negative energy requires tremendous amount of strength. To shout back and say, okay, he shouted at me, so I shouted back. What strength does that require?
While talking to you, I feel that when I shout back, the people around who actually do not even know the background, what happened, and who has just seen me shouting yelling like a madman, where's the respect?
You said it was respect, and I said that's a question mark. Where's
No,
the
but
respect?
in school, you used to get bullied. He said this to him and he kept quiet. He is a sissy. You are a sissy. You are not a man. You are not this.
See,
From
we
childhood,
will say, no, we will say sissy if you don't say anything back, but internally you're very disturbed. See, sometimes if the boss shouts at me, I can't say anything back because of position. But internally I'm not stable. So it starts having an impact on me. And then people said, might as well shout back and finish it off. You know, it's better to get angry rather than keep your anger inside. It has an effect on you. But we're not talking about keeping your anger inside. We're talking about not creating that particular energy. That is strength.
Sister Shivani, it's so difficult these days to say a word to your boss.
It's not about to your boss, it's about anybody.
To anybody, people want to retain their place. People take so much.
Yeah, but internally.
Internally, they're in pain.
So they're already creating anger. It's
Yes.
just that it's not a verbal anger. It's an emotional anger. It's internal. Anger is anger, whether it's in the form of hurt, in the form of hatred, or it's in the form of a verbal abuse. It's still anger, and it's having an effect on you. And once I start practicing taking care of my thoughts and feelings, I will stop outside first, and then gradually I will be able to stop inside. And then it doesn't matter whether it's my boss or my child. The rule remains the same.
So to have unlimited happiness, what does one do to acquire this kind of a mental status of stability? What are you talking about?
First, to understand that anger is not strength.
Okay.
It's absolute weakness, because in those moments I have gone out of control. And going out of control is not strength.
If anger is not strength, what is anger? Is it weakness?
What do you think? It's
Is
each
it-
one to ask
is it-
themselves.
Is it void? Is it frustration? Or is it inferiority complex? What is anger?
Anger is a whole turbulence that takes place inside. I justify it and I blame the world for what I'm feeling, and I want to get back at them. And it could be because of X, Y, Z, and it might come out on ABC. You said we can't say anything to the boss, so we don't say anything to the boss. But when we come home, we didn't say anything to the boss. But when we come home, I shout at my wife. Then my wife can't say anything to me, so she goes and shouts at the child. So we can't say that we didn't get angry. It's just that at that time I accumulated it inside, I didn't vent it out, but then I created it, so I'm going to vent it out on someone or the other. Let's understand this mechanism, how it goes, and then probably I'll be paying a little more attention to what I'm doing in my life.
Okay.
Every time I create a thought, what's the next thing that would happen? Probably because we're not aware of thoughts. Every time I create a thought, what is the next thing that happens automatically?
After the thought is the action.
Action, which could be a word or it could be an action. That's much later. That's a later stage in this process.
Okay, when I create a thought, I am creating certain emotions within me.
Yes, so immediately when I create a thought, the next thing that happens is a feeling.
Okay.
Immediately. Sometimes we're not aware of our thoughts, but we're aware of our feelings. I'm not feeling very nice today. I'm not sure which is the thought I created, but I'm definitely saying, I'm not feeling very nice today, or I'm feeling very, very nice today. But it's because of some thoughts that I have been creating today. So if I'm not aware of my thoughts, let me just be aware, how am I feeling today? Because the feeling is only a result of the thought. I have to meet you. This is a thought that I will create. Based on my past experiences, it will immediately generate a feeling.
Not only past experiences, what you've heard about
Yeah,
me.
there's a lot of other things which we will see. But the thought is always followed by a feeling. Always. Every thought will be followed
Thought, feelings, then the
Immediately.
word or action.
by all my feelings put together about you, about the world, develops my attitude. A thought about you, a feeling subsequently, and because this has happened many times, then an attitude towards you.
Okay.
You know, then we talk about in the world today a positive attitude, a negative attitude, and then they will say, change your attitude. You can't change your attitude. You have to change the thought.
Attitude towards so and so.
Yeah, change your attitude towards them. How do you change your attitude? You have to change the thoughts that you create about them.
Attitude, feelings, and then you go down. The seed is the thought. Okay.
So you cannot change your attitude. You'll have to change the thought. The attitude will automatically change.
And to change the thought?
That we've just been talking about. Sit back, check, choose, and
Awareness.
change. Awareness.
And practice.
Practice.
And awareness itself is practice.
Yes.
Being aware, being aware, being aware all the time.
Yes.
That's the practice.
And gradually you'll find that your attitude has changed, whether it's towards a person, whether towards...
Then you don't have to think of anything, what is changing, because then it is automatic.
It's in the process plant, na?
Like acting again, once you get the base.
Absolutely.
So the base is your awareness of your thoughts.
There is a stage before that which we will see, but let's see the subsequent stages first. So thought, feeling, attitude, action.
Thought, feeling, attitude, and action.
Now it's coming into action. So if I have a positive attitude towards you, my way of talking, my way of behaving, and what I do with you will be different. If I have a negative attitude, it will be different.
When you said action, you know what you remind me of? My director telling me action, and I start doing that, and he says cut, and I'm finished.
Now this is something we can do throughout the day, action and then cut.
Cut it.
That's all.
It's not
These
negative.
Are those moments to pause.
Not a good shot, cut it.
Yes.
It's not good.
It's just that in your industry, at least you get a retake.
No, but when we are thinking of some negative thought, I can always say, cut it, I don't like it.
But
like you cut a phone.
But it's already done. I don't have a retake. The arrow is already out.
I'm talking when you're alone, and if you're having a bad thought, and if you're having some confusion in the mind, or you're throwing negativity, at least in the middle.
Yeah,
if
we
not
can
until
do
the
it,
end.
But it's already out.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Then little bit less, then little bit less.
But when in an industry where you have retakes, even then you pay so much attention. So when in life there's no retake, how much attention we should be paying?
Yeah, each second which is passing, there's no, the time won't come back.
No, it's not about the
Things
time.
won't come back.
It's not about the time. Every thought I create is having an impact on me and my body and the people around me. So
also,
if I...
And also in the whole atmosphere.
10 minutes I have created thoughts of pain, and then 11th minute I say, okay, enough now. Now let me change. But those 10 minutes... So that's why that constant awareness. It happens with practice. So the 10 minutes will become 8 and 5 and 3, and then finally it will be, okay, no, this is it. And finally we will reach a stage where we wouldn't be creating it. We will be aware of it as soon as we're about to create it, and we say, okay, change.
And finally one day it won't get created at all.
Yeah, because then I've come into the consciousness of my original self, of being a pure being. Right now it's a practice of going from that, it's like when you're sleeping and then you're trying to wake up. And then you wake up a little bit and then you say, okay, let me sleep for 5 minutes more. This is what it is. I am a pure being. I wake up and then I again get angry. That means I've just gone to sleep.
So one has to believe or to learn or to understand, or what is the proof if I tell somebody tomorrow that you are a peaceful being? So he'll say, what is the proof?
Do you like peace?
It's just because that everyone runs for peace and is yearning for
You only
peace?
yearn for that which you are. The body is made of 5 elements of nature, right? Water, air, ether. So whenever there is a lack of that particular element in the body, we'll immediately say, I want water. I want fresh air. Why do I want fresh air? Why do I want water? Because this is made of that and it's lacking right now. So I say, I want. At that time you give the person anything else, they say, no, I want water. So I want water. So like the body is made of 5 elements, and every time there's a little unbalance, we say, I want. Similarly, I, the being, is 7 elements: purity, peace, power,
Love,
love, knowledge, truth, and bliss.
truth and bliss.
Now, every time there's a little off balance, say, I want peace. I want happiness. I want love. I want power. It's
Such an automatic machine this is.
Yes.
Whatever goes down, it
Yes,
asks for.
yes.
So you don't even have to have a meter.
Everyone wants today, because everyone is that. Method could be different. Somebody may attack another country. What do you want? We want peace. Method could be whatever, but everyone's looking for the same ingredients, because that is what each one of us is. That's the proof. I can be using anger as a tool, but I'm never comfortable when I'm angry. That's because anger is not my nature. Anger is an acquired sanskar, an acquired personality trait.
Probably that is why we like a peaceful person,
Yes.
peaceful being. We respect somebody who's so peaceful.
You like an environment which is peaceful.
And then you like an animal who's peaceful. And then we like to sit with a saint. Oh my God, he's so peaceful, so nice. I feel at peace in this temple or this shrine or this under this tree. So that is the basic.
Because you have come closer to your natural self. You know, people go to a scenic place where there's a sunrise, a sunset. They feel very nice. Stuck in the middle of a traffic jam, don't feel nice. Why? Because there you were coming close to your natural self. Chaos is not your natural self. So anywhere closer to what you actually are, you feel very nice.
So all these 7 elements.
This is me.
This is me, and this is the proof that whenever I'm in peace, I'm happy.
Yes.
So how does one get this battery recharged for all these 7 elements?
Once to understand that process completely. Now I'm changing my thoughts. I'm changing my thoughts from I want peace to I am peaceful. So thought changes, feeling will change, attitude
Thought
will
changes,
change.
feeling will change.
Attitude
Feeling
will
will change, then attitude will change.
Action will change. Now
Action
my
will change.
actions will not be of wanting peace.
I am peaceful.
I am peaceful, so my actions will be coming naturally from that element of peace. Any action repeated a number of times becomes my habit. All my habits put together is my overall personality. So who I am today, the person, the personality, started from every thought I created. 40 to 50,000 thoughts in a day, unaware how many negative, how many waste is my personality today. Want to change the personality? Have to start at the thoughts. Will not change otherwise. Don't even try. It's a waste of time and energy. Personality development programs, talk like this, smile like this, say hello, always keep smiling. Doesn't work. If I'm not happy inside, how can I keep smiling? And even if I'm smiling, what energy is it sending out? So personality is here. So thought, feeling, attitude, action, habit, personality. Now last most important step. This personality is out into the world. Working, friends, socializing, family, everything. At every step, I'm creating my
Destiny.
starts from
Thought. Begins thought, and so thought is creating your destiny.
So how important is my thought?
So life is a manifestation of your thoughts.
So should I bother about what people think?
No, not now. After
Because
40
I am creating my own
destiny. I'm creating my future. I'm creating my life. I'm creating my environment, and I'm creating my friends and foes in return, and also the reaction I'm getting back, and also the vibration, whatever I'm getting back, because
It's my
I'm
destiny.
getting back what I'm giving.
So it's my destiny. And then we
So
say,
we all start from a thought, and we end up to our life, our future, our
destiny.
Destiny.
And then we would do anything to change our destiny today. We can go to an astrologer, to a numerologist, to a Vastu, to Feng Shui, to tarot card. We can go to everyone. Please change my destiny. First, predict my destiny. And then if it's not what I want, then please do anything to change my destiny. No one can do anything.
So
No one can do anything.
How can you change your thinking?
First, to understand that's how important it is. So now don't think about, they said this to me, so I have to get back at them. What I think now, I'm creating my destiny. Because it's energy. Destiny is nothing. We're so confused today about what's destiny. We say, this happened to me, my fate, my luck, decided by don't know who. And then when you don't know who, you just point the blame
God.
up there and say, he decided this for me. Again, putting the responsibility on someone else. Because I'm not ready to take self-responsibility. So I'm creating my destiny because the energy that I send out is my karma, and the same energy when it comes back in the form of situations or people, destiny. And then I go to an astrologer and he says, you know what, wear this particular ring and things will be much better. And so I wear the ring. And when I wear the ring, I create a thought. Now things will be fine. And things are fine. Because I use the ring as a stimulus to change my thought and thereby change my destiny.
So finally it comes to faith on that ring.
Yeah, if you wear the ring without faith, it doesn't work. If it's the ring who's doing the work, it should work.
But that's easier, sister. That's much easier.
It's very
If somebody
shorter.
says, okay, I'll write this and put a taviz around you, and from now onwards, there's no black magic going to work on you. Now you're so sure. Now he's given it to me, nothing will work. So your thought is
How long are you able to create that thought after wearing it? If you're not aware, then this thought will be there with you just for a few days. After that, that ring, that necklace is just a part of the body. You wouldn't be aware. And then that energy coming
That's
from
a great
outside
point.
will attack.
I never thought of this point. You mean to say, okay, this is very important, sister. Very important. Okay, now somebody gave me this ring.
Yeah, so
and
now
I'm
you wore
wearing
this
it.
ring. Yeah.
For a few days, I'm aware. Till then, my thoughts are there. Okay, this is, for example, if I wear this, all my negativities are gone and I'll be a happy person. Suddenly, I forget this after some time because of my original nature, because I haven't changed myself from the seed.
You haven't changed the thought.
From the seed is thought.
You use the ring as the stimulant to change the thought. So till you're aware of the ring, you know, we're always aware of what we wear for a few days. We're aware, I'm wearing this, now everything will be fine, now everything will be okay. So I'm creating the right thoughts. I'm creating the thought that now everything will be okay. No one can do anything wrong to me. This was the thought that was required, with or without the ring. So, but now because I'm wearing the ring, I'm able to create those thoughts. 1 month down the line,
This just becomes a part of
it's
my...
just a part of my body. And again, I'll be with my same thought process. Oh, they did this to me, they did that to me, this. I've forgotten that I'm wearing the ring. And then the effect wouldn't be there. If all this...
Yeah, then you ring up that person and say, okay, you know,
Now
you give
what
me
should
this
I
ring,
wear?
it doesn't work. And you say, okay, what you do one thing, you put it in salt overnight and clean it, and to put some Ganga Jal on it and some burn incense, agarbatti, and do this on a Tuesday morning or a Thursday morning at 4 o'clock, dip it in water, in milk, and then wear it on the right and left, and then it'll be okay. Again, oh yes.
Yes.
It had created so much of dust and it was there.
So you're again becoming aware of the ring, and therefore again becoming aware of the thought, yes, I got up and I put the Ganga Jal on it, now nothing will happen to me.
So stimulus is creating the thought, and you want...
Stimulus is not creating the thought. I'm using the stimulus to create the thought.
I am creating my own thought because
of this stimulus.
By taking Sahara of...
but I can do it without that.
So you want us to do the same thing without this thing. Change
because you're doing it anyways. You're doing it. The ring is not doing it. You're doing it. So when you're already in a financial crisis, why go and spend so much money on buying more stimulants? That's what's happening. I'm in a financial crisis and then I go and buy, so many thousands or lakh of rupees, buy this ring, do this havan, do this puja, do everything. Okay, do everything, but it's with the right thought.
Do you have any meditation on this? I am the power and
Sure.
I am creating it.
Right.
Okay.
Let's sit back.
Please, let's all concentrate today on this meditation, maybe for a minute.
My life, my journey. I'm writing the script. As I create every thought, I'm writing my own destiny. Let me be aware. No one, no situation is happening on its own. I have written my destiny. Whatever is happening to me now, I've written the script much earlier. And what I do now, what I think now, I'm writing my script for my present and for my future. The control, the power is totally with me. Let me be awake and aware that I am the script writer of my destiny. I, the powerful being. Uninfluenced by situations and people, focus and attention on my thoughts manifesting into my destiny. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Om Shanti. So we have learned today that thought, thinking is a manifestation of my life. So thoughts are the manifestation of my life, and we will continue this in our next episode. Till then, Om Shanti.
Anger is not strength. It is a sign that I have lost control. Even hurt, resentment are silent forms of anger and damage me, the creator. My every thought is followed by a feeling. So if I'm not feeling nice, I have to stop and check, what have I been thinking? My feelings over a period of time, created on the basis of my thoughts, develop my attitude about people, situations, work, or about the world. My attitude comes out into action. Any action done repeatedly becomes my habit. All my habits put together is my personality, and at every step in life, this personality determines my destiny. I, the being, am an embodiment of 7 qualities: purity, peace, love, bliss, knowledge, power, and truth. If you wish to discuss your problem or have a question to ask or want to know your nearest Rajyoga Meditation Center, call us on 099 99 744 555.
Shanti.